Okay, now this is another good technique. It's another counter off that hand slap. Okay, now the reason why, like I said earlier, why we're doing the all of our moves a counter off the hand chop is because it's the only thing he can do. You know, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the momentum that he created by chopping your hands to dip your shoulder, but instead of ripping, you're gonna come up and you're gonna do an inside shoulder move. The reason why it's called the inside shoulder move is because you're gonna attack his inside shoulder and you wanna try to turn his body as much as you can, okay? Obviously, I'm not gonna be that upright, okay? If I'm doing an inside shoulder move, it works because you're trying to create a mechanical advantage by using the ground and using your arm, and you're being perpendicular to the ground, you're creating more torque, okay? So what I'm doing, I'm right here, I go right here, he chops my hands, I'm up. See how much lower my body was than my arms? It's almost like and that's why it's so important to be in the weight room, because the same thing what I did what is the same thing? Right here, it's an incline press, okay? You're playing offensive line or defensive line, you can't get one without the other. You can't get one without the other. Let's go into progression here. Let's go slow motion first. 1, 2, 3. Okay. He needs to get a little bit lower. He needs to sink his hips a little bit. Like I said, it's off season. He's a little stiff. It's okay. It's okay. Your upper body is low. Your lower body is low. And you're extending that arm as long as you can. This is a great move for a defensive end who has long arms. Okay? Let's do one more progression, then we're going to go into half speed. 1, 2, 3. There you go. It's a good job. And he's doing his track into the quarterback. Now, some coaches out there, they don't like that defensive end to go inside for any reason because they say, oh, that quarterback is going to do what? Whoop, right outside. Okay, but if we are doing our box track to the quarterback, the box being the left, defensive end, it's the top of the shoulders. The left defensive tackle is the bottom of the numbers on his side. The right defensive tackle is the bottom of the numbers on his side. The right defensive end is the top of the shoulders on his side. Now, if the quarterback's right here, basically what that means is my defensive end, his aiming point is right here. His track to the quarterback is right here. Defensive tackle on the right side, his track is right here. Defensive tackle on the right side, his track is the bottom of my numbers on his side. Defensive end on that side, his track is the top of my shoulders on his side. So what we're doing is we're creating a box. We're trying to box the quarterback in. And that's the second part of the clinic, which is eliminating the spy by using 4 down linemen. We're trying to create a box. Okay? So if whether he goes inside or outside, as long as he stays on his track, which is the box, he should be able to be a little bit of an athlete, maybe able to cut off the quarterback and have a sack right there if he tries to go outside. Okay? Let's go ahead and do it half speed. Set, go. See, now, that was okay. You missed it. Okay? You got to get low. You're not low enough, too. This is why we practice it. Set, go. There you go. Extend that arm. Now, you see, he was having trouble just now because he didn't extend his arm, okay? It's going to be hard for you to, bench press a 300, pound offensive lineman if you're all in here. The inside shoulder move is designed for you to get that extension. Okay, how much power am I going to have starting out right here? And how much power do I have if I'm already starting off right there? He knocks your hands down, extend it as soon as he knocks them down. Let's try it one more time. Let's get it perfect, and we'll go on to the next drill. Set, go. There you go. You gotta get a little bit lower, but that's good. It's a good job.